Hello everybody, Darren here, and welcome back to Anno 1800. Now in the last episode we were experimenting around with some of the modded content in the game, most notably the mod Alternate Needs by Jakob, which adds in a few extra production chains and basically gives you the option to replace a certain thing with something else. So instead of, say, sewing machines, you could go with tools instead. So I've been looking around the different chains and seeing if there's anything else we could kind of replace and go all in on. That way you can kind of optimize one type of factory, replace other goods, and, you know, see if you can, well, basically become a little bit more efficient by using these alternate needs. It gives you a little bit more options. But, as people pointed out in the last episode, I was starting to add tea. This is actually a different mod, but it's by the same author, and that's for the kind of denser workers, right? So the, I actually can't remember what these are necessarily called. Terraced. That's it, the terraced workhouses, right? So they can store much higher capacity of population, but they of course have extra needs, be it tea, tools, and electricity when we get there. So trying to meet the demands for tea, when I saw the plus 39 coins, my eyes lit up with, oh my god, envisioned riches. But it wasn't to be, because it turns out the tea production, which is something I didn't look at, is really expensive. So even while offline here, it's 485 upkeep. Online, it's 970. The same is kind of true for the tea factories themselves. So very expensive. So just straight away, gonna delete those. We actually, in this save, playing on the harder difficulty, we have to pay money to delete buildings. So it's not that easy to kind of, if you make mistakes and you go too deep into something, you could be in real trouble because you can't even pay to delete it if you run out of money completely. Got a little bit of combat here. Maybe if we just bob and weave back and forth, we might be able to fire left side then right side. If we time it right. Getting 2 shots off instead of just 1. Barely working though, I don't think it really works, plus we're so slow. Let's just leave it. I'm sure we'll probably win, I think. I do have another ship that's like on the way, but it's not going to make it in time. Looks like we've got him. Maybe we did get 1 extra volley off. But if another ship creeps up on us, we're screwed. Now, people have actually suggested why not pay to get a ceasefire with the pirates. And I must admit, I've been a little bit silly with this. I'll talk about it in just 1 second once this is over. It's down to the wire. 110 health. See you later. Good night. Did we get anything? Of course not. Alright, let's send our guys back to the repair crane up here. And we'll escort them with another ship just to keep them safe. Because there is one hovering around an island nearby. It would probably take just 1 shot to take him out. Anyways, I've been a bit silly because we keep getting offers from the pirates to get a ceasefire. They demand it. It's not really an offer. They're like, give me 80,000 and I'll give you a 2-hour ceasefire. And I'm like, guys, how could I possibly afford 80,000? But it's not quite the case. That's what they're demanding. We could actually just go into diplomacy and offer them roughly around 20,000 and get a ceasefire. So I'll probably do that when we need it. I don't want to do it right away, but I'll do it soon enough. So you're totally right. People who suggested that, I kind of dismissed it because I was like, it's clearly 80,000. But it's not if I kind of go to them. So it's good to know. Alright, so there was a few things going on here. I've got a little document again of everything, all the little tasks I want to do today and catch people up on what's going on. So just really quickly, we had a soap. The idea was to sell soap to Eli because we have too much of it and we're overproducing on purpose. So I'm just going to remove these categories, add those in. So this is just a ship that's going to go up to Eli, sell soap. That's all it's going to do. Now, it currently has zinc on board, so we'll just throw the zinc over. And I'll just get another ship to pick that up and drop it in. Because if you remember, we bought zinc, but now we actually have it, so we don't need to be buying it anymore. So I'll just hold on to it and deposit it in as needed. But yeah, we do have our own copper mine. Now we have a zinc mine on the other island. Another thing that actually delayed me with this episode, slight delay on it anyways, is that, and I did, so basically the delay was for the channel members. They didn't get this one early, but they do get all the other ones early. I've been working on like a whole town layout for the docks. It's not done yet, so I was trying to get that done for this episode. Hopefully it'll be done for the next one. The idea is to have like these denser workers all down toward the docks, but then also kind of big factories down by the docks as well, and hopefully have that kind of look kind of cool. There's not too much you can do with these. These look beautiful. I think the modder's done a fantastic job with them. They're really, really nice, and the way you can link them together like engineer households and stuff like that, it looks great. But it does mean there's not much creative freedom with them because you can't really stagger them. It's the same I've always said with engineer houses and that. It's great for efficiency, but for beauty building and stuff, it's sort of like you just have to let it look as it looks. You know, maybe add in a few little substreets here and stuff, but not too much you can do with it. It sort of just is the way it is. But I've tried to be a little creative where I can. But ultimately, it's going to be very grid-like. But that's fine for the workers. I think it makes sense. Alright, so what did I have going on? So we wanted to delete the T, which we've done. Reconfigure that Eli soap trade routes. That's going to bring us in like 30,000 every time we make that exchange, I think. Something like that. The next one then is sending guns to the New World and bricks, scaling up the New World population, and sending over beef. Ah, there's one other thing I have to do here first. I believe we were making suits, which is fine. We are making enough. Way more than we need, actually. Which is interesting, because there's 4 of these buildings. Do we only need... Oh, because we're probably sending it to the other island as well. Let me just check on that. So, all islands, consumption. Yeah, so that's why we have it on. Okay, cool. Makes sense. But, we're actually short on linen. It says 4 for 4, but... it was running out. Like, I saw that it ran out on this building. So, I'm not really too sure what happened there. Now,
island is under siege.
Linen needs hemp... So we have 2 of the linen buildings, so that's fine. And then 2 hemp. So maybe we don't have enough hemp. That could be the problem.
In one of your factories.
Aha, there it is. Yeah, so we're a little short on hemp. Okay, a bit of a mistake on my part. For now, until I do this little rework area. Ooh, could it be that we're lacking dung? No, we've got loads. Could try throwing another one. I think just 1 extra building will be okay. Oh, just use all this space. Or as much as we can. Okay, cool. I'll just keep the ball rolling for a while. What was all that? Workforce shortage and ruins. So workforce for engineers. Ruins over here. Oh, no. That's okay. No combat or anything like that? No, I think we're okay on that front. So anyways, like I said, the city does look like a bit of a mess right now. Things are just spattered all over the place, but they're going to coalesce down here a bit more. A lot of these really cool buildings, again, these modded buildings, the advanced bakery, love stuff like that. If I was a designer on the game, that's like, I have very few ideas for Anno generally, which is a great thing, because I just love the game, so I don't really have much contribution or suggestions generally. I mean, I'm sure if I really sat down and thought about it, I'd have a lot, but on the top of my head, I have no idea what they're going to do with the Roman game. Don't even know. I just love this game so much, I can just see this being reskinned and being happy with that. But anyways, one thing I would always like to do is modular factories. So as you put buildings together, they combine up. I think that's super neat idea. That's not my idea. After seeing that, I think that's just exactly what I would do. But the one idea I did have is just like, yeah, upgraded versions of your workplace. So I kind of actually think... And just hear me out, let me go on one of my little diatribes here. You know, we have workers that can level up. Cool, they get to the next tier of residents. Would it be too crazy to suggest something similar for production buildings? Maybe they have a certain requirement. Maybe they... I don't know. I don't know what the requirements would be. I'd have to think that through. But they need something, and then you can pay construction material to upgrade it into the next tier. And then it becomes a bigger, more efficient building. Maybe not bigger. I guess that would be the hard thing. An upgrade typically would mean its footprint stays the same, but maybe it gets taller. But yeah, something like that, where it's like, oh, you've got 2 together. Maybe you can upgrade them. They become 1. I don't know. Maybe that would be a bit silly. That modular building kind of solves that problem already. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, but I do like the idea that if you have a production building, you can upgrade it. I'm actually... working on Manor Lords at the moment. Some people have asked why I've stopped doing Manor Lords content. It's actually because I'm working on the game in a limited capacity at the moment. I'm doing design and writing. And that's something I'm playing around with the idea of. Like, okay, what if you had a sawmill and it became a tier 2 sawmill? You know, it became more efficient, could have more workers assigned to it, that kind of thing. So I'm just in that mindset now of thinking, how could that be applied to this game? Anyways, so fixing linen. So that should be sorted now with the extra hemp. And we had the workforce for it. I might actually start marking these off the list, because otherwise I'll forget which ones I have and haven't done. So that's done. Right, sending guns to the New World and bricks. Yeah, so we want bricks. We want to scale up the population over there. Might just bring over a ship of the line. Maybe. What kind of empty ships do I have lying around? We have the Caesar not doing anything. And there's a residence quest here.
Save me from this
it would be wonderful if everyone in my circle were clothed in soft natural fibers. Such timeless and modest garb would surely be very little trouble to import. You'd be surprised. I'll say yes, because I don't think there's any downside, but I can't supply clothes. Oh, ponchos I could get you. Yeah, no problem. Alright. Let's do that. Let's send our flagship packed with guns and bricks to the New World, and then we'll come back with ponchos. 30 minutes, we can do it. I'm not going to make a mistake and forget, am I? Wow, this is a really busy little pier thing. Anyways. Right, so we'll drop this off. What do we have? A black bear. 11 weapons. And Dr. Mercier's feverishly federating flag of the free. That's all ships. Oh yeah, we're a flamethrower ship when we have that activated. Nice. Alright, so yeah, we got 55 guns. We already brought some guns over, but I'll bring another stack of 50. We'll take some bricks with us. We'll drop that off. Tell you what, we'll take 100 bricks. And let's go. Alright, great. Still trying to get rid of that zinc. Now, we are making just a very small amount of reinforced concrete in the background. Obviously, we want to get to engineers soon. Right, we've unlocked that. There's a few things here that we want to get the ball rolling on, but most notably, I'd like to get oil ready, and then we'll get our first engineers and set all of that stuff up. Oh, another thing, while we have the workforce, just get some more ships going. Another clipper would be good. Probably need maybe even 2 to send it to the New World, as we're getting a bit busier over there. Alright. Cool. So that's scaling up. No, that's sending guns to the New World plus some bricks. Right. Now we want to actually sit here for a little while and scale up population. So we have 3 islands. I'm going to name them now, finally. People had suggestions of all various names and stuff, and I know I had my little controversial statement about what I really consider Roman, which is just it's a joke, obviously, but yeah. We're going to call it Tarico. I'm going to name them after Spanish
withstood an attack.
Roman settlements. So Tarico would be one. I was thinking Carthaginian, but I wouldn't want to do that. Maybe Carthage would be a good name for the big Manola, like the big island up there. We'll call this one Valeria. And this one can be called Aracilum. Alright, so those are our little Roman colonies. Tarico, right, the first island next to the edge of the map. Then we have this one here, Aracilum, and then we have this one here, Valeria. So those are our 3 Hispanic-type islands. Beautiful. And we're still waiting on some bricks to arrive to add those extra guns that we placed here. How's Barrel's Island doing? We still have 2 shares in it. Do we make any money? We make 40. That's okay. That's something. And our money's coming up now a little bit since we're making those trades, which is great to see. Does she have all obreros? Wow, look at her. Almost all. A nice little dense little obrero town there. Okay, so Valeria is really the island we need to focus on because this one has corn fertility and the other 2 don't. And it has tons of oil, which is what I want to grab. This one also has tons of oil, the first island, and this one has 9. We'll go to Manola. I'm going to be annoying and not go to Cape Trelawney or Manola for just a little while. Because I just find them, people, I've kind of talked about it, I just find it a little bit repetitive. It's like, okay, big blank slate, same thing every time, pretty much. So it gets a little old. I was like that in my old series. I wanted to turn it into a big farming colony. With Manola, I turned it into everything I could get out of it, and I was so happy with how I did Manola. It looked great by the end. So I would try and probably do something a bit different here. Maybe use more of a farming place rather than a population center. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. All right, anyways, what we're going to do is just scale up our population here in just 1 sec.
Flagship ready for order.
Are we firing? Do I have to click this? Let ships spit flames. Do you click it? Oh, yeah. Let's just speed up and see. Oh, hang on. Oh, I think I messed it up. It's active. Yeah, I think I messed that up. I don't know how that worked. So you obviously have to click and then place it. I clicked and placed it, but then moved the ship. So obviously I think it just cancelled. So my bad. Didn't get to see it. Also, I can't remember. Do we fire at the sides with this? Yeah, we do. And we're obviously full up here, so there's no point giving chase. Let's just move. Alright, we'll continue our journey. It would be wise to maybe just spin around here and see if we can take out some of these pirates very quick. Oh, I love when this song comes on. This is a good one. It's from 1404, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to give chase to this ship. And then this one. We'll look back in a moment. Alright, we're scaling up the New World. Oh, I don't want to even move because I like the music staying the same, but gonna have to do it. Alright, here we are. So just gonna grab these guys in this layout. That's totally fine. And just plonk them down. A little far from the market, but hopefully it'll be okay. And gonna be super boring. and just flip this on this side. So we can do our town rubrics in the future. Now, with bricks, we'll be able to extend that distance, no problem. Where's our church? Actually can't quite see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, right, I doubled it over twice. Oh my god. Well, is that the worst thing? Maybe. Let's get rid of this one. That will still reach in. That one. That reaches in. Looks like coverage is okay now. Cool. That gives us some room for cosmetics and things in the future. And yeah, obviously we'll expand it a bit further up as well. But maybe for now that's enough. Although I suppose there's no harm in just adding as much as you can possibly kind of fit in if you have the construction material, right? And then just solving it later. You can always reduce it later, I suppose, which is a real good thing. So let's just do that. And maybe this market could go up there. Would that be... That'd be quite far then from the edges on the bottom right. I'll have to get some of these bricks in to see really how far we can reach. Alright, so there we go. Big, big gain. Now, what that's going to do is put more strain on our produced goods here. Because at the moment, we've got one trade route. This one, the New World delivery route. And it's going from our island of Tarraco here that we're looking over to Valeria, and then over to Arasilum, and then back. Dropping off, basically, ponchos and plantains and construction material. So the fear would be obviously now that we kind of need more of that stuff back home. So let's just check our consumption. If we toggle on all of these ones, that's we're still overproducing ponchos at least, but not so much. Yeah, for plantains. Okay. Well, plantains must increase then. Now, just out of curiosity, do we have? We don't have bananas on. We do have on this island, but we need the other two things badly on this island, so we can't build them there.
Under attack.
Attention, Admiral.
Take him down. Nice.
Falcon ready.
Is that the original ship I was going after? Ooh, guns. That's what we like to find.
Ship under attack.
Fleet embarking.
Yeah, go after him then. That's my soap trade, right? Yeah, we're actually making really good money with that. 165,000 now. We're making 2,000 overall. I'd like to keep that nice and stable for as long as possible. I want to keep an eye if it's falling down. Ooh, the consumption tax is actually gaining us 2,400. I never noticed that there before. That's from our newspaper. It's good to know. So we wouldn't be making money if it wasn't for some propaganda forcing people to pay extra to spend more money. Just for the fun of it, just going to fire this off. What a shot. See, she's looking for 80,000. That's what threw me off. Right, you and you can go here. You and you can protect that soap trade.
Ceasefire has ended.
So, just pick up whatever we can get, and then we'll drop these guns back. That was the item. It's a valuable item. I'm wasting it a little bit, but it's all good. It's fun to use. Right, we made our clipper, which is nice. Do we want to send anything to the New World right now? So what I was thinking is we could send them beef. So we'll set up a new trade route. They're taking in rum already, yeah. So we'll just get the Thunderclap. We'll assign it to New World to Old World. It's actually the other way around. I'm doing Old World to New World. Don't know if I need a new category for that. I guess so, just to be safe. We've seen how many categories you get in the future, so having its own category is usually beneficial. Right, so let's just do that again, sorry. And then we'll go Old World from Brundisium, actually, to the New World, to here. And we want to load up beef, probably in 2 slots, and then unload. Beef isn't consumed at all. We have beef farms for the milk it produces to make cheese. So I'll just call this... I actually have no idea what I used to call these things. We're delivering it to the New World. It's like the main island that takes in things. So I would just say it's an export. Because it's going... Yeah. Export beef. Well, they're all exports, aren't they? I'll just call it beef then. Just beef. Right. Create new group. Accept. And this will be old world to new world. So if it originates in the old world and it goes to the new world, it's this, and the opposite is true for this one. If it's new world only, it stays there. If it's old world only, it stays here. I just need a better way to... I suppose it's coming from Brundisium, so we'll say that. It's not coming from Nova Roma, so good to know. Alright, we saw something pop up. I think it was saying that I hit a new population milestone. And we got some extra influence for, yeah, pushing past. That's mostly because of what's happening here. Now we've got 1,374 Yonoleros. Has anyone bought my shares? No, money looks okay. Dr. Hugo Mercier actually does have a quest out here. What's this? I profoundly admire Mr. Lafortune. A true breaker of chains, founder of a nation free of oppressors. If anything, he should let go of that leadership he grasps on so strongly, empower his people, and build up trust. He'd love to read of Kropotkin's reciprocal support. Would you take it to him as a token of my esteem? Sure.
You must be champing at the bit.
Maybe we'll piece him out after. Got some pirates hovering around this area.
Keep that constant.
Flagship should be here soon. It's taking a while. I'm sorry, am I going mad? Did we not have another quest for the ponchos? Oh, that it only shows when you're in the old world. Oh, yeah. So let's have a look. Where is that ship now? It's only halfway. Oh my god, it's slow. Anyways. Right, so we needed more plantains. So we have 3 plantain kitchens here, 3 fish oil, and 3... plantain farms, or whatever you want to call them, plantations. Let's just do this again, rotate it around. They don't quite fit into each other, but we'll leave a little street to go between them. Something like that. Something like this. Bring this down. Let's palm tree the F out of this. That'll add a little bit of attractiveness, just a tiny bit. Right, so they need their own warehouse, of course. We also want to start clay production, so let's do that. So we don't have to import bricks all the time. Just trying to think if I can make it a bit more compact than it otherwise would be, but I suppose there's not really much need to. Could just do that. Oh no, that doesn't reach this one then. I should never mess with a tried and tested formula. Let's just do this then. And there you go. Alright, cool. So that's 3 more of those. That's all well and good. Let's get 3 more of these. And 3 more... Oh, that's ponchos. 3 more of these. Let me check what ship is under attack really quickly. Who do you belong to? Construction delivery. That's okay.
New orders.
Nice. More guns. We're after picking up quite a lot of guns just there.
Coordinates plotted.
Then we just have ships waiting to be used in future.
You can rely on us.
Right, so basically all our little gunboats, there's 19 guns on that one. There is 11 on that one. And 15 on that one. We'll continue our escorting. Let's get ooh. Got something here. Let's continue patrolling with the ship of the line. So we could go close enough to the pirate island. Just see if we catch anything, maybe. Let the ship of the lines roll out. So we're up to 71 weapons now. Pretty good. Quite happy with that. We can start building maybe more defenses. We only have just the 1 gun here. Maybe another one down on the other side. Actually, they're kind of always coming from that direction. So yeah, let's just stick another one there. This one doesn't have any, does it? Oh, it has 1. We actually have enough for another one. Yeah, sure. Stick it in. So that should protect us nicely. Then the island that's up closer to the actual pirate island, that would need more steel and more guns delivered. Okay. Right, back to the New Worlds. We'll just make sure that these things are actually hooked up. Bum, 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 bum,
I'm
bum,
confident
bum,
it's ready to go.
What do you got for me? So, this is all good news, but we know that we need a little bit of consumption tax. So, we'll leave the riot chance, we'll leave the +5, we'll add in a little bit of consumerism. Yeah? Maybe 5%? Or 10%, sorry?
That is a wonderful idea.
That's what I like to hear. I assume that's what consumption tax means. It doesn't say that. It says consumerism or propaganda, but I assume that's what it means.
Bien hecho. Good job.
Yeah, 10%. I would assume so. It's the same icon, so. Anyways, right, so they're all well and good and ready to go. Could I have put that up there? Would it be more elegant in this area? Maybe. We'll change it as needed. Alright, cool. So let's just check against all these things because I kind of threw them down. So it's 12 for 12, 12 for 12. That's easy enough. The plantains is now 12/6. So we've obviously got way more than we need. But that's lots of room for increasing the population even further. As long as they have their market supply, they'll be good. And as long as the Caesar gets here with those bricks. I mean, we're making bricks now a little bit. We're short on obreros, so we can upgrade a few of them. Alright, good. Better. Maybe these ones too. So, now we've got a decent amount of obreros. They're going to start wanting tortillas. That's why we want to deliver in the...
require some unique and complicated materials. Would you like an introduction to their use?
Yeah, we'll do that later, though.
Unlike the blimps that have come before, my airships aren't simple gas bags. They maintain their shape with...
Alright, Paloma. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, yeah, you do that here. Alright, yeah, I did forget about that. The airship stuff. Just trying to think, I got sidetracked there again. So, Caesar's coming in with bricks. There's a meat trade happening soon, right? The beef is going to arrive. Once beef arrives, we can actually just make tortillas. We need corn to arrive here, though, as well. Yeah, so we need to set up corn factories. Or corn factories, corn farms, plantations, or whatever. So, I guess we could just do something... No, we don't need to even do that. Just trying to think. That's kind of our sugarcane area. Maybe we could make use of some terrain up here, or maybe up here would be better. It's all next to beach, so it's kind of difficult to decide where and how. Let's just carve off a bit of the cliffs here. Now, if we were to have, I don't know, 3 of these, they're consuming at 30 seconds each, so you need 6 of these. So let's try to do that. They are improved by tractors, but for now we're not going to have tractors.
Things are gonna get dangerous. Conditions are verging.
Things are going to get dangerous. All right.
Your dictatorship is over. The people hold the reins now.
Yeah, someone pointed out in the comments that he's less about anarchy and more about, like, communism, which is, it is actually true. I never really thought about it, but it's like, he's all about, like, there's power in a union, and the worker is the power. It's like, okay, that's cool and all, but isn't anarchy, like, if you were a true anarchist, you'd just be like, yeah, chaos. Just complete chaos. I mean, I don't know much more about it than that, but I thought that's kind of what anarchy was. Breaking down power structures or whatever, and decentralizing everything. But he's more about unifying everyone together and making everything fair, which seems maybe not the opposite of anarchy, but not very anarchistic. Anarchistic? You get what I'm saying. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. What are we up to? 127. God damn. 160. Alright. Something like that, as the English would say. Alright, let's see if we can connect this over to our buddies.
Ship under attack.
And there we go, as you're making corn. Ship under attack. I don't think so. We got any weapons? still carrying that damn saw blade thing.
Steady her port.
Want to wedge myself between these ships so we can fire on both at the same time, because I'm a tactical genius.
Coordinates plotted. Halyard, sheets, and traces.
Just keep following.
Coordinates plotted.
Just casually cross through them a little bit there, that's no problem.
Keep her constant.
See, I feel like I'm on top of the pile. I know it's distracting and everything, but I like getting the guns and the weapons. I feel like we're actually benefiting by fighting the pirates. So I don't know if I need a ceasefire. Really? Right, are we done? I think we're done. Right, you can go pick this stuff up, and we'll take you back, and then see what we get.
Coordinates plotted.
Is Caesar here? Here he is. Let's get him in there. Oh, stop.
New orders, Admiral.
Oh, and these two are free now as well. Good.
Fleet commencing patrol.
Yeah, see if you can go engage those guys. What do I care? Alright, the bricks and the guns are almost here. We could then upgrade this to have the... It already has the guns. Oh, it just needed bricks, but we got them now. Sweet. Extra defenses. We could put another bit of defense out this way.
Aye, aye.
You gained an influence bonus.
Alright, we did it. Let me just test this out now. I'm just going to fire right there. So I've just clicked it, left clicked. I haven't clicked anything else since. That's weird. So it's not spitting fire or anything. It does say, lets ships spit flames, setting their enemies ablaze. Maybe the enemies just have to be in that circle. This is a bit of a different one than what I'm used to.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Great job, guys. Oh, you pinned them against the thing in here. Perfect.
Steady her port.
Cut him off. Who's this, by the way? The handler. Equipped in a ship's cargo slowdown.
Ready the
Okay.
ropes.
I think we'll probably give that to a trade ship thinking about it.
Aye.
Good night.
Ready the ropes.
See, you dropped anything? Well, we got lucky this time. Every little ship dropped something. So we'll take up those. We'll bring them back. So this one's already done that. We got 18 sails. Nice. Now, you were going to pick up ponchos and bring them home. I have not forgotten. So just drop those in. Whoa. How did I not see that? We've picked up Captain Richard Moses, skipper of schooners. Equipped in ships. Movement speed increased. Self-repair increased. I'll tell you what. Caesar can have that.
New orders.
Pretty good. Now we're decked out. Yeah, so give me those ponchos. I think we needed 8. Let me just double check. Oh, we've only got 6 minutes, though. I think I messed up by
Flagship at your
thinking
service.
we could get there and back in less time, but I'm going to rush home and see what happens. Only carrying 8. We did just get movement speed increase. Yeah, I doubt it, but maybe. We're not carrying anything. It's speedy enough. It'll be close. Maybe.
You can rely on us.
Ooh, gold bars. Oh yeah, we have a bunch of gold. Oh yeah, damn, I can't remember the comments, but people did mention stuff about what they thought of my gold situation. Should we buy this share again? Sure, I like having more of a stake on this place.
You're after, and I can't let you have it.
A tattered white flag. You can just trade it. Jean's reminder of what happens when you ask La Corona for safe contact. Harbor's under attack. I don't think so.
Ship under attack.
See you later. Alright, good. Yeah, it might be worth bringing guns and bricks out to this place. Right, so they're now making corn. Beef is on the way. We just need now a trade route from this island to this island, picking up corn. One lot should be fine. and we'll just assign one ship to it. Any ship that's in the New World would be good, if it's available. No? Nothing. Well, we'll go with the Black Rose then. What the hell is this, by the way? The Darkness has 27 fur coats on it. I'll stick it in New World only. Leave it at its own name for now.
Just say the word.
That's fine. Our little gunboats are on it. They're protecting. It's just constantly fighting pirates, isn't it? Alright, we'll peace out the old world at least for now.
Fleet commencing escort.
Oh, Sergeant Nicholas Gabriel, the overachiever.
Fleet ready.
What does he do? Affect all residences. Income per house 10%. Yes, 10% income per house. Chance of riots reduced. All happiness 10. Love it. He's going straight in there. He's pretty sure he knows right from wrong, and he sees wrong every which way he turns. He looks just like Lucius Vorenus from Rome HBO. Shout out to that TV show. If you have not watched it, it is required viewing, in my opinion, before playing Anno 117. Looks like Alonso is taking my kill, but we might take his treasure if there is any. No, there's none. Alright, let's go home. Barrel's got an airship. Goddamn. I suppose if you can make them in the New World now, it makes a bit more sense why they are so prevalent. Gonna make 2 more clippers. In fact, we have 2 of these, so make 2 at a time. It's not too bad for the workforce. We have an arts festival right now. Attractiveness increased, maintenance costs reduced. Of public services. So we're making a little bit more money. How's our situation then? So you guys have everything you need? They almost do. The school's just slightly out of range. There you go. They looking pretty happy. Ah, something I'd meant to do, which we could do now, is... This mod is so great because not only do we have the upgrade tool, but we also have the upgrade floors. Oh, I guess that's there anyway, isn't it? Yeah, but it works for the worker houses, not just skyscrapers. So I love it. 24,000. Now they're all dense. Not all of them. A few of them aren't. We didn't have enough money for it, was it? Or maybe some material. Yeah, wood. That's alright. We'll get some coming in anyway. Actually, yeah, did I cut off? I think I cut off wood production a long time ago. Oh no, we're making 12. Raw materials. Yeah, we'll basically make some. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, they'll be a little bit more dense, but they do want tea and tools and electricity. It's going to put the tools production... it's going to really... what's the word? Put a lot of demand on tools, which I think are somewhere here. There they are. So that's something we need to fix. So it's just a consumer good. Yeah, 4 tons. We've only got... Yeah, so we need 2 more of these. Can make it look like one big dense area. This will be moved to the docks soon. So what did you need? Need a little bit more wood. We have enough now. Yeah, so I love the modularity of these. You can actually like connect them all together or just like move them until they slam into each other like that. Love it. Ship under attack.
You can rely on us.
Alright. So we'll drop that gold back off. Let these guys just kind of patrol around. A pleasant town for attractiveness. Cool. Alright, let's see how things are going. So at this rate, we should be sustaining everything here and everything that we have in terms of, yeah, all that. But we need the tortillas now, right? So we don't have many obreros. 130. Let's see if it'll be enough. So we need 100 for each one. So we need 300 in total. So I want to be able to scale up kind of quick here. Quick for me. Slow by almost everyone else's standard, I guess. So that's 410. Right, so let's go with 1, 2, and 3. And then we can also use the bricks that we got now to add paved streets everywhere. Oh my god. Did we? I'm assuming we didn't get there in time. Caesar's just come in now. Ah, we were close. We were really close. That was where we needed to get to, and this is where he was. So, you know, a little bit of my negligence here and there, letting him wait in the bay for a minute, that actually probably cost it. Not that it's a big deal. You know, we don't lose reputation or anything, but we might have been given a little bit of money or something. We'll just drop the ponchos off and let them have it anyway. Right, so you need to drop off your items. Let's get that housing income boost. We can pop this into the artisans, actually. It'd be great. Because they have a town hall that doesn't have anything in it.
Fleet on the move.
So yeah, let's have a look. So here's our town hall for the artisans. We have a poster of the leader. 2 happiness, 25% workforce. Wow. And income per house is reduced. Okay. Well, let's do this one. 10 happiness, 10% income. So we're going from 2340 to 3029. So just really quickly, on an individual house, we're making 168. Now it's 184. Love it. Great. Okay, cool. The other thing I want to do then is just continue that side grade. So they're all dense housing now. So these are all going to be relocated down here. That was the plan with that blueprint anyway, so it's been accounted for. Here, we could make less money from farmers and stuff. Not that I mind. You know, it's only negative 20% to get that 25% bonus to workforce. That seems like a good one there. Especially since we push those guys a lot, so getting a bit more happiness is neat. Yeah, I bet you will.
New orders?
Alright, so that's done. I'm going to head down to Madame Kahina and see if we can pick up some items or anything that might be good for these things. I've also got Eli. I've sent some people up to Eli as well. Actually, you know what? We'll go to Eli instead. I've sent the gunboats over to Archibald. So we'll just have people there waiting to buy things. 27 fur coats. She buys them, right? Yes, she does. That's good money right there. She buys it for nearly 1,000 apiece. That's 27,000. Okay, let's head back over. Right, so our tortilla things are in place. They're waiting on getting their goods. We're waiting on the corn to arrive. So that ship is in transit, I think, still from the old world. So it's going to take a little while to get here. But once it makes its first delivery, we'll be making lots of tortillas for everybody. They're going to love it. Do you guys have any alternate needs or something that we could give you? Felt, Tef, work close. They don't have alternate needs, just regular lifestyle.
Ready for a challenge.
Cool. Both those ships are now made. Just like that. That's cool, just churning them out. We could also sell them if we ever make too many. I think it's time to... Yeah, let's peace out. See, there's not many Ooh. There's not many pirate ships here at the moment, so we'll peace out and ceasefire with Anne Harlow. 10,000. It's very cheap. And we'll try to keep her relations up if we can then. Build her up. But if not, if it falls back down, whatever. We'll just send a wave of military ships out to kind of clear out whatever we come across. Right, with the extra money we have, let's see what we got. I love this little quality of life feature telling me that I have it now, by the way. That's so good. Affects airship platforms. It's actually pretty damn good, but it's 1.5 million, so not going to buy that. Or obviously can't. Schnapps distilleries, breweries, Schnapps recipe, mezcal bar, liquor manufacturer. Nah. Soap factory and olive soap. Productivity 30%, maintenance reduced. Maybe. You know what? Yeah. He'll pay for himself. You know, it's 80,000, but if you can increase productivity of soaping by a lot, you can sell all that soap. So I feel like he kind of pays for himself. I'm not going to pay money to roll because we don't have much money.
Falcon ready.
And then here, I want to get better town hall items. Really, is what I'm looking for. So town hall, residences, tax rebates, income per house negative 5% for a trade-off of happiness, bonus residence. From fish, bread, canned food, university. Yeah, let's get that. Let's get that.
Fleet embarked.
Ship under attack. Must be the New World, right? Well, that's a death trap for them.
New orders, Admiral.
Almost mortared my own guy. Alright, so I've sent the ship just to go collect whatever that is. We'll see what we get. We have a resident quest here. Let's check it out. There are rumors of a child striving to survive in the wilderness. People say a bear and a panther look after him, but those are no conditions to live in. Could you find him for me? I'll take good care of the poor thing. Well, it's so embarrassing, but I don't actually know is it Tarzan or there's the Jungle Book, right? That's it? I haven't seen it.
Here's a revolutionary.
It's one of those things where I remember telling, I think, Rosie, my girlfriend, like, some of these things that I haven't seen. She's like, how have you've had, like, no childhood? Because I haven't seen, like, all these Disney things. Anyways, whatever. I saw Aladdin. That was about it. Find the lost child.
Spare a thought for us.
I should have zoomed in, actually. You could see the bear. That was pretty cool. Yep. What do we get? A calciner. All ironworks. Productivity 40%. That's going to be really great down by the new future docks I've planned. You scooped us out of the gutter, you did.
You only exist. You're not alive.
Oh my god, I did a quest with him ages ago and I forgot to do anything with it.
Faster than the old Cornelero.
4 minutes to pick up something and deliver it somewhere. Wasn't it to bring it to the La Fortune? It was 4.5 minutes. We're taking a frigate there. Maybe. You let me know as soon as you get here, man. There's still a chance. La Fortune is, if the wind, oh, we're against the wind. If the wind shifts 180 degrees, we'll be good. The hell is that noise? Shout out to the noise of creaking wood. Something, I don't know, it's like ASMR for me. Love it. Creaking wood. Oh my god. And like, walking on gravel. Oh. Love it. Alright, anyways. Where is my corn, damn it? That's what I'm stalling for. It's coming in now. It's coming in hot. The Black Rose 2. The corny ship. Alright, so actually, I'll tell you what we could call him. You know it already, don't you? You know what I'm going to name this ship. After a brand, what's the brand going to be? Green Giant. Ho, ho, ho. Alright. But yeah, workforce here is totally fine, so these are able to work just okay. So is that... I said I needed 6 of these, not 3. So that's actually going to be a shortfall when we look globally. Yeah. Okay, at least I caught that now. Before it was too late and I embarrassed myself. My favorite song in the game, probably. Now, if we provided dung, perhaps we could have just boosted the ones we had. But it's simply too advanced. Oh, my music is gone.
The land has to be
The land has to be prepared. My whatever accent that is isn't nearly as good as my English accent. Alright, there we go.
The more you do, the more you can.
I got it. Let's go.
Prepare the fire.
I have to deliver something in here, but I'm at war with him. Well, how's that going to work? Would I have to get peace? Probably, right? That's probably the whole point of the quest. Yeah, it's not going to happen. If I was with the wind, we could make it. I have to go all the way to there. 2 minutes to go. Let me just keep the book. Kropotkin's reciprocal support. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. 8,000, some benefits. Oh, well. What's our relation with Hugo? 91? It's going to go below 90 now. One nice benefit of taking out ships, I suppose, is that it keeps boosting Alonso. But people did mention, why not just trade with him? That's a great point. Could just buy stuff every now and then. Just to keep him happy. You can even just buy cheap things. It doesn't matter, I don't think, the amount of money you buy. Healing speed for hospitals. Workforce needed reduced for schnapps. That's actually not a bad one. Harbor activity increased. 75k. It's a lot of money for just schnapps stuff, but I do have a lot. But they're kind of spread out. I don't know. I'm going to say no to that one then. We'll wait. Have we arrived down by the... yeah. What about you? You just have the museum stuff, right? Largely. I guess fertility seeds every now and then. Right, so that seems like it would be ideal over here. Bonus residents. Not that we necessarily need more artisans. That's just extra happiness. Happiness in workforce. Okay, then we'll stick it in up here. So that's 2-3. We had just 2-3-7-9, I think. Now it's just slowly going up.
Would have been able to go through with it.
Oh, screw you. We need to pull back now. Just... oh, yeah, the book is gone.
Bring us the horizon where the fire
A
goes.
destruction quest. Love it. Ooh, we picked up guns. Yeah, let's just drop them off here again. Keep it constant. Yeah, just gonna bring my 2 ships together and then we'll do that destruction quest. Did I accept it? Destroy 1 frigate. That's... okay, it's actually not too far off. Alright, so corn should have gotten delivered now, which means... no, still not happening yet? Oh, it has delivered. Yeah, we've got 50 in the... yeah, it's just happened. Sweet. Alright, so with corn being delivered, there we go. Meat is already here, or beef. So tortillas are now being produced, just like that. I'd love to see it. So I'm going to continue upgrading the roads here. There we go. Nice and tidy and neat. Thanks for the tips on that. On how to do that. So tortilla production is going to simply give us 2 coins per household and 4 extra obreros. Next up, they want a boxing arena. Let's do it. Ah, we're just a bit short on bricks now, though, unfortunately. Because I did just upgrade all those roads. But money's coming up. Everything's good. I'm loving this. It's so chill at this point. Look at that. The Colonial Cathedral. Can't wait for that. We'll pop that down later. Postal service. A hacienda. Oh, yeah. Haciendas. Right from the beginning. Already looking at artistas. My god. There's just so much to do in this game. It's just too much. Alright, you've done your job. Drop him in as well, right? Yeah. Keep those.
Keep her constant.
Both of you I want to travel together now, right? So they're grouped together and we're going to go for that frigate. It actually might destroy itself. It looks like it's going to pass by all my guns. And the quest ones are usually a bit more non-responsive, right? They just go wherever they go. Scripted. They just go wherever they want to go. Oh, look at my ships. They're doing the whole thing on their own. This is great. I didn't even have to do anything.
A new commission?
The black colors look awesome.
You reached a new milestone.
Oh yeah, these are just the little guns. Forgot about that. New city status, a colony. Right, so we're pretty close now to starting thinking about getting oil. Yeah, we can do it now. We just need a little bit of that reinforced concrete and then glass. So we'll have to just bring that over. We can get the Caesar to do that. There should be enough back home now. Let's just see, is there any final items that we want to purchase? It's the same as before, isn't it? Yeah. All right. 13 minutes to go for restock. So yeah, you go here. Let me know when you're there. When you get here, we'll load up with some of the reinforced concrete, so we've got about 40. We'll bring 40 with us. That can allow us to set up a few oil things. And then we can start bringing oil back. We'll upgrade to engineers. Bada bing, bada boom. We're going to be loving life. Although, that's going to be a problem. Upgrading to engineers, it's so inefficient, but I'll be doing it here and then pulling the houses over and then pulling the artisans back in the way I do my little transfers. But it's very expensive and the harder difficulty to do all that. But we'll do it. I'll probably keep this money now. It's going to be expensive even redoing the town's layout. It might cost about 120,000 putting that blueprint down and moving all the buildings, so that'll be in the next episode. So it feels like I didn't actually do that much. I guess we did expand a decent amount, like got extra people. We beefed up, no pun intended, their consumables, right? So we started making tortillas, but
We could be better. I'm sure of it.
Exactly, we could be better. We could be making beer and all sorts of things and giving it to them. Didn't really advance too much in that respect. I'm confused. What's happening? Is that the ship that we're targeting? We're supposed to be targeting? Something tells me it's not. There's another enemy ship here. I'm worried this ship is going to die. We could activate peace mode. I don't know if it applies to the pirates. Yeah, just do it. Peace. Peace. Okay, it worked. That came in clutch. Can we activate that whenever? Or is it consumed? Destroyed after use, yeah. But yeah, this was the actual quest ship. I just got a bit distracted or confused with that. There we go.
You reached a new milestone.
Alright, so that quest, it needs to be taken down here. So they'll travel together. One of them's immune at the moment, so that's good. But it can't fire either, which is worth noting. Alright, anyways, so this island doesn't really do anything just yet. That could be where we do bauxite and cotton. I think that's why we have it actually for cotton. Just trying to think what's going to be next, what we focus on next. I guess it's just ultimately fulfilling the requirements of these guys. So they need that boxing thing. I'm still waiting on bricks. We need 2 more. Then we can place that down. I suppose just somewhere central would be good. Somewhere like there. Oh, we could put... Wow, I thought it was going to be a blueprint, but it worked. So yeah, that reaches everybody. So that's going to be an additional 4 happiness and 2 coins per household. So that's the happiness category. Next up is, you know it, coffee, bombins, and sewing machines. Sewing machines will be interesting because I thought maybe we could cut out something like sewing machines with the alternate needs. Because for the artisans back in the old world, they only... You can choose to give them tools instead, which is really cool. It's like, oh, cool. We'll just give them tools, and then we have no need for sewing machines. But because the New World needs it anyway, it makes you think like, well, maybe that's just better then. And we'll just leave the tools as is. Tools right now goes into the denser version. Oh, by the way, is there no hospital here? Oh, there is, right there. There's a plague. Yeah, the tools is for the denser version of these houses. Which, by the way, I increased the amount of buildings, and I never even checked if we have... if we could sustain it. But we almost can. We're just a tiny bit short. That's okay. That's probably enough. Because I imagine the tools thing is... Oh, no, it's only slightly over the threshold. So that means that we're probably not sustaining it. We'll need more iron. But for now, we've got plenty of steel, so it's just slowly burning through. But yeah, we'll have to... I'll factor that in to the next episode. We'll build up iron and collect it. Alright, anyways, that's going to have to be it for this episode. Having a lot of fun. Really, really enjoyed this one. It's kind of a bit more slower paced, chill. Things are stabilizing a bit more, taking our time. Balanced the economy, got ourselves out of that tea hole that we were in. But I would like to get tea. It's just, you need a lot of workers to justify it, because it's very expensive. So you need to try to get all that money back with coin. But I think Jakob actually said in the comments, he's been floating around the comments of my videos, and shout out if you see this, because it's right at the end. But I think he was saying something about balancing it, because it does seem like you might never make money with it. But at the end of the day, it's not just about the money. I suppose it's about upgrading to the next tier of terraced. Because there is a second tier above these, I think. So I guess that's what you're trying to aim for as well. Not just earn money from everything. Destroyed one of his ships, did I? I did see that one was really low that we were coming past. But yeah, no, all good. Alright, that's going to have to be it for this episode. Yeah, let me know what you want to see next or want me to focus on. I appreciate all the tips that people have given me so far. They're definitely helping, so I do appreciate it. And yeah, that's going to be it. Apologies for a slight delay on this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.